Right, we are making a little shelf to move all these bags of mulch. All these bags of mulch, and there's 40 in there, 30 in there. Then I have to go get another 70 after put these down. So we're making a little shelf to put on the rider, so I can just put the bags of mulch on there to wheel it, so I don't have to use the wheelbarrow or, just let the machine do the work. So right now my dad is cutting a shelf right there, and we're gonna put it right here. It's gonna go along here. There's the holes right there. There's a hole right there on the piece of wood. It's gonna go over that, and it's just gonna sit there. We're not gonna secure it down because we're just putting these bags of mulch on top of there and just using the machine to get it in the back. It's 12 yards of mulch that I have to do. 156 bags. So.
Right, see what they do. Like it?
Yeah. Just like that. And all we gotta do is put the mulch on top of that. That's it. We're not gonna secure it down or nothing. It's just gonna sit there.
Yeah.
The weight.
Keep
Yep.
this down, then you can throw another bag, or
Yep.
one that way and one that way.
Yeah. I think I can get probably 3 or 4 bags on there at a time. And let the machine do the work.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So we are at the first yard of the day. Well, we technically did 3 mowing jobs already. It's 10:30, but we are at the mulch job for the day, and this is what we're going to be doing. It goes, all of this goes up and around the corner. All of this. There's our driveway, and then there's a whole nother section across there, and there's probably a big enough section in the backyard. All of this is probably a section
How much bags
in the
do
backyard.
we have to get into?
So there's 12 yards of mulch, and it is going to be 156 bags that we have to spread. So, but first, she wants me to dig out these pups, these little offsprings from the century plants. They're called pups. So she wants me to dig out all these little ones. You see that one just came in. See, it's pushed through the mulch. So we're gonna dig them out and just cut them because they're just coming up. There's a whole bunch over there around that century plant. Up over here, all these little pups, all these little ones and stuff we're gonna dig out because she just wants kind of just the main ones out here. And then we're gonna take all the suckers off this tree and snip them. And that one, all the oaks, we're just gonna trim the suckers off of it. And that's it for now. And then there's a little bit to do in the back. But see all these pups coming up? Like there. All these. There's one right there. Oh, those 2. So we're gonna dig out all these. These are just little offsprings from the main plant, and just kind of start taking over. All right, so typically, I'm gonna use the rider to distribute the mulch, but we're literally parked just a few feet away. So I'm gonna chunk some right over here because there's a rock pathway that I can't drive up and over. So since I'm already parked here, I'm just gonna chunk some over here and just leave them for now, and then we'll spread them a little bit later. So that's what we're doing. He's digging out the little pups right now, so that's what we're doing. at Home Depot. We just got loaded up again. There was 86 bags. I got 60 just now, and I had 30 at the house from another job. So we have a total of 80 bags right here from Home Depot. What's going on, everybody? Just a little quick update. So we got all the bags out, and we got the suckers trimmed off the trees, which is all here. Some more over there. Got a lot of it in the truck already. And then we have all the pups dug out. I'll show you all that. All right, there we go. All the pups, everything in the back of the truck. And so I think severely underestimated this job. Is about as far as many yards that we needed on it. I don't know how I measured it wrong, but I went back and measured it again, came up with the same measurement, but I still have 30 more bags to get, which I couldn't get on the trailer before, and I still have the whole backyard to do. Let me show you. So this is kind of the beginning of the backyard where we finished. So all the bags, all up there. The road is way up there. There's my truck. So I got bags placed up all up in there, and all along there, all the way down, all that. So I'll have to give you a count of how many bags that is, but still need 30 more bags as I quote, but we still got all this to do. So we got all of this. It goes all the way around, and then that big section back there. So here you go. Here's the other section right back here. All this needs to be mulched too. 30 bags isn't going to get all this from there to the corner of the garage all the way down and all that. So somehow I severely measured wrong or something, I'm not sure. But I measured it again, it came up with the same number, 12,000 square feet. But I'm still short. So possibly I got too many bags close by. So as I start spreading these out, maybe I'll figure out that a lot of these will go back into the back. Perhaps I got too many up here just placed at the moment. That's what I'm banking on, but we'll see. So anyway, we're gonna clean up a little bit, get our tools and stuff, and we're gonna call it a day. And we'll be back out here first thing in the morning and start ripping the bags open. So I'll show you guys the final product. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a little update on this mulch job. I severely underestimated how much mulch we need. I guess I've been measuring wrong this entire time, but it's worked for me in the past until today. Well, until yesterday, I guess, when I measured it out, or whenever I measured it out, and it backfired on me yesterday. So what I do is I take regular square, for instance, and you measure up. I would take the wheel and I measure up, I measure down, I measure up, and then I measure down. So I walk 4 times, right? Just a perfect square, for instance, and that would give me how many feet it is. Well, you're supposed to times it by length. You're supposed to walk it up, length times width. And I've known that, but the way I was doing it has worked for me. But I was also doing very small jobs, very small flower beds. And so this time, this is a big open area, and you're supposed to take the length times width. Basically, I measured the entire property out originally for 12 yards of mulch. Is actually 108 yards of mulch. I severely underestimated it and messed up huge. So I talked to the homeowner and told her, and I explained to her what was going on, and she's okay. There's just no way I can get a semi-truck load of mulch out there, and a couple of semi-trucks load and do that. It would take me a week to do that, you know. It's taken almost 2 days. It would taken me 2 days just to do this, just 12 yards. And I can't get that much mulch out for as cheap as she needs to get it, because I buy it in the bags because it's easier for me to move it with the bags versus buy it in bulk and having to shovel it and stuff. I just don't have the equipment or the manpower to do it, so I can't do it as cheap as the bigger companies. She said that she was charged 5 years ago $2,500 to do that mulch. Now I don't know if that's $2,500 just for the mulch or $2,500 for the mulch and labor. It didn't specify, but yeah, I don't know. I can't compete with that. What I measured out and how much I need to charge her for the mulch and my labor, I was going to be like a $7,000 or something like that. There's just no way she was going to go for that. I knew that. So anyway, I'm going back to the Home Depot. We're going to drop off all the mulch and take it all back. Everything that I bought in the last 2 days. It's almost 200 bags. But so I got to go back and pick every bag up that I've placed out and then reload it back onto the trailer and take it back. So we're going to spend our day taking everything back. Live and learn. Live and learn. This is why I do these videos, to show you guys, you know, the good and the bad. I'm not hiding nothing. I don't claim to know everything, and I live and learn. And what I did in the past it worked for me, but this time it didn't. And so from now on, length times width. That's just how I'm gonna do it from now on. I'm not gonna get burned again. Anyway, that's the update. See you guys.